I think everyone is ready, I guess. By the way, good morning, everyone. My name, by the way, and welcome to our webinar titled AI in Education, Harnessing ChatGPT for Filipino Educators in Thailand. Um, my name is G. Butida, your host today. So I'm a licensed teacher under the Teachers Council of Thailand with a nearly 2 decades of experience spanning marketing, technology, and education. Uh, my journey has allowed me to blend my my expertise in information technology and web development, my passion in education, in helping create impactful learning environments. So, by the way, currently I serve as a technical support and project manager at INIC Asia Thailand, where I oversee a wide of range of digital projects from e-commerce platforms to digital marketing solutions. Through my work, I've guided cross-functional teams and tackled complex challenges at the intersection of technology, design, and innovation. So, what drives me is the belief that technology, when used effectively, can transform the way we teach and learn. So that's why I'm excited to guide you through this session where we'll explore how ChatGPT, a cutting edge AI tool, can enhance your teaching practices and help you achieve more with less effort. Thank you for joining us today, and let's dive into the future of education with AI. Um, okay, so to start with, what's ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot developed by OpenAI. So it's a company called OpenAI. It can generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts and questions. So this makes it a versatile tool with applications across various fields, including education. So what is the relevance of ChatGPT in education? So ChatGPT's ability to process information and generate text makes it valuable resource for educators. So it can assist in various tasks such as creating lesson plans, generating quizzes, to providing language translation and support. So I will explain this one later. So, okay, so there are a lot of use cases for teachers and on how we can or on how ChatGPT can help teachers. So the first one is lesson planning. So we have bullet points here. So the first one is generating ideas. So ChatGPT can help brainstorm lesson topics, generate creative lesson plans, and suggest engaging activities. I will explain this further later. So, and then the second one is creating differentiated learning materials. So, ChatGPT can tailor lesson plans to different learning styles and abilities. So, the third one is developing lesson objectives and assessments. So, ChatGPT can help formulate clear learning objectives and create assessments aligned with those objectives. So again, I will explain this one later during our live demo. Now, the second use case is generating. Also, it generates quizzes and activities. So I will teach you how later. So the first one is creating questions. So ChatGPT can generate a variety of question types, including multiple choice, true or false, and fill in the blanks based on specific topics. Okay. Second bullet point is developing interactive exercises. So it can help create crossword puzzles, word searches, and other interactive activities. Yes, you can ask ChatGPT. Yeah, but again later. The third one is generating discussion prompts. So ChatGPT can provide thought-provoking questions to spark classroom discussions. Again, later. The third one is language translation and assistance, by the way. So as most of us here are in Thailand, di ba? So this is really a good how to say the one, like help. So the first one is translating materials. So ChatGPT can translate educational materials into different languages, making them accessible to a wider range of students. So ito, tamang-tama to sa Thai. Okay, next is providing language support. It can assist students with grammar, vocabulary, and writing skills. Actually, it's not only students, but also teachers. Uh-huh. Creating personalized language learning experiences. So ChatGPT can generate customized language learning exercises based on individual student needs. Again, we can create. So hindi naman lahat ng mga students the same ng levels, di ba? So ChatGPT can help that one. So yeah, so those are the three use cases for teachers. So the first one is the planning. Uh, the second one is generating quizzes and activities, and the third one is language translation and assistance. Now, remember, while ChatGPT can be a valuable tool for educators, it is important to use it responsibly and ethically. Again, remember this too. Be responsible and do it in ethical ways. So always review and edit any content generated by ChatGPT to ensure accuracy and appropriateness. Hindi lahat ng mga binibigay ni ChatGPT ay perfect. Okay? So ChatGPT is just an AI. Okay? Hindi tao to. So minsan nagkakamali din. Okay? So by the way, before going forward, uh, pwede ano lang siguro, anong tawag dito, favor, pwede paki-follow po yung Facebook page ko. Ang name is jibutida.com. So yan name ko. So ito yung logo sa page ko pala. Aha. Tapos ito rin pala yung YouTube link ko. So dito ko lahat i-upload ang lahat ng mga videos recording regarding sa mga trainings ko. Aha. And most of all, by the way, paki-follow na rin din po yung Filipino Educators na Facebook page po. Gusto ko kasi i-train lahat ng mga teachers na maging better sa AI. Okay, or magiging ang tawag dito, magaling sa technology. Yan. So, maraming salamat po in advance. Okay, now, so, ito yung practical demonstration. So, ang ChatGPT pwede siyang i-access into in two ways. So the first one is, kung makita nyo to, this one. So this is the app called ChatGPT sa mobile phones. Okay, so i-search nyo lang to ChatGPT. So ito yung logo. So tapos i-install nyo yung ChatGPT sa mga phones nyo. So yan. However, today ang i-discuss ko is yung desktop version ng ChatGPT. Okay, so ang ChatGPT is ma-access through this link. So chatgpt.com. Automatic to. Pag kinlik na nyo tong ChatGPT or pag nag-browse kayo sa mga browser nyo, chatgpt.com, automatic to pupunta sa link. So for example, ito. Okay. So ang ituturo ko is yung start talaga. So kung paano mag-sign up na account. So since wala pa tayong account, so ang gagawin natin is mag-sign up. So hindi naman mahirap to. Kung may ito yung mga options. So you can create an account through email address, or if may Google account kayo, pwede nyo namang i-click to automatically tapos mag-sign up lang kayo. Or either if may Microsoft account, same. Or either Apple account, pwede. However, for today's presentation, ang ituturo ko is yung sa email address. So ito, for example, ito yung email. Mag-create tayo. Then, continue lang. So ito yung ilalagay nyo lang yung password niyo. Ganyan. Simple. Tapos continue lang. So, dito may prompt. Tapos sabi na punta ka lang sa account mo tapos ilagay mo yung code. So, yung registered email nyo pala na ginagamit, dapat i-check niyo yun. Kasi yung ChatGPT magsisend ng code doon. So, na-receive ko na yung code. So, ilalagay ko lang 79745. Again, saan ko to nakuha? Sa email. Okay? Sa email na ito. Okay. Then, kung hindi nyo nakita yung code, make sure to check yung spam box. Okay? Baka andun lang sa spam. Yan. Okay. Then now, it's asking me for my full name. So, lagay ko lang dito. So, save 0101. Okay. Example. Okay. 19. Okay. Again, for example. Okay. So, by the way, sa mga late comers pala, huwag kayong mag-alala kasi ang webinar na to is recorded. So, pwede nyo namang i-review later. Or pag may na-miss kayo, pwede nyo siyang i-review. So, now, balik tayo sa live demo natin. So, ito yung mukha ng ChatGPT after ninyo nakapag-login. Okay? So, once nakapag-login kayo, ito yung makikita. Simple lang. Huwag kayong wala, huwag kayong mag-alala kasi easy lang naman gamitin ang ChatGPT. So, ito. So, dito nyo makikita yung account niyo ito. Ito, dyan. So, yung settings, uh, dito makikita nyo naman. Tapos, ito dito. So, dito lahat makita yung mga works natin. However, makikita natin yan later. So now, ito yung prompt. It says here like we can create an image, we can summarize text, get an advice, help me write something, code, surprise me, analyze images, brainstorm. By the way, ito yung mga things na kayang-kayang gawin ni ChatGPT. So, for today's webinar, ang gagawin natin, by the way, balik muna tayo dito. Kung gusto niyo kung kayo mga coders kayo, pwede rin niyo naman gamitin to ask for a code. So, kung paano tapos ito, help me write. Ito yung importante dito ngayon, today. So, help me write. So, help me write something. So, di ba na-mention ko kanina? So, wait lang. Take muna tayo dito. Diba, ano tayo ng prompt. So, gagawa tayo ng lesson plan. So, ito yung prompt na gagamitin natin. So, create a lesson plan for English grammar. So, ito yung iti-type natin dito. So, for example, so, help me create a lesson plan for English grammar or create me a lesson plan or whatever. As long as maintindihan ni ChatGPT. So, tapos, click nyo lang ito. Ito. Mag-generate siya. Okay, so generate automatic yan, mag-generate ng prompt. Ay, no, sorry, not prompt, ng lesson plan. However, ito, hindi pa to siya kumpleto. Tingnan mo to. Ano ito pala? So, ito yung ginawa niya. So, nagbigay siya ng level, topic, durations, objective. So, ito yung pinaka-importante dito. Dito mo pwedeng ma-change how to say ang topic niyo into different levels. So, for example, i-explain ko to later. Dito muna tayo. So, materials needed. Tingnan nyo. Magbibigay siya ng materials which is really helpful para sa lahat mga teachers. So, tapos ito, may lesson procedure. So, may mga warm-up, may mga presentation pati dito, mga guide, ito. So, again, review. always review the lesson plan. Okay? So that one. However, balik muna tayo dito. So, pwede nyong ilagay kung anong grade level, topic, tsaka duration ng ng topic natin. So for example, actually may ginawa ako dito. So ipipaste ko lang muna dito yung ginawa ko. So grade level, ESL learners, topic, verb, tenses. So duration, 45 minutes. Ganun. Tapos again, kinli ko yan. Tapos mag-generate siya again with uh, with the new prompt na binigay natin. So ito, diba? Grade level, topic, duration. So, nabigay siya ASL learners. Again, madali nating kopyahin to. Okay? Nagbigay siya automatic. Di ba? So, ito. Tingnan nyo. Objectives. Nagbigay automatic ng objectives. So, di ba? Sometimes, mahirap talaga gumawa ng objectives sa mga lesson plans. Pero ito, automatic siya nagbibigay. Materials needed. Procedures. So, ito, nagbibigay rin siya ng time. So, again, um, uh, pwede pa natin i-customize to. For example, pag na-check natin, oh, ito, maganda na to, blah, blah, blah. Pwede nating ma-customize pa. So, for example, gusto mo magkaroon ng quiz. So, type mo lang dito. For example, create 10 items quiz. So, 5 items for simple present and 5 items for simple past. So, ganun lang. Ito 5-5. So, click natin. Tingnan natin kung mag-generate siya. Okay, ito, tingnan nyo. So, quiz sample. Yeah, quiz. So, ito blah blah blah. Nagbibigay siya automatic. Okay? However, what if ano palang answer dito hindi natin alam, di ba? So, pwede naman nating mag-type din tayo. I-type natin. Ito, provide answers as well. So, again, same. Yan. Di ba? So, may answers na. Ito yung answer. Blah blah blah. So, ito yung yung mga fill in the blanks eh. Yan. Pwede. Now, kung gusto mo naman ng multiple choice, mag-ask ka lang kay ChatGPT. Same. So, create for example, 10 multiple choice quiz. So, 5 items for simple present and 5 items for simple past. Ganun lang. Simple. Then, click nyo to. Automatic yan. Magbibigay. Wait. Patapusin muna natin. Ito. Tingnan nyo to. May answer key pa. Automatic yan. Okay? So hindi na natin kailangan maggawa-gawa ng ng lesson plan at saka yung quizzes na yung yung pahihirapan pa natin yung sarili natin. Ito, automatic siya gagawa. So next, another prompt. Ito. So kanina, 'di ba? Nag-ask tayo ng ito fill in the blanks at saka yung multiple choice. Now, true or false naman. So, same. Create 10 true or false quiz. 5 items for simple present and 5 items for simple past. Provide answers as well. So, nag-ask na rin ako. Yan. Pwede. Actually, pwede. Tingnan nyo. Ito. Automatic yan. Huwag nyo na pahirapan yung sarili ninyo. Automatic yan na ito. Bigay. May quizzes. Ito rin, quiz. Tapos ito na rin yung answers. Okay? So now, paano natin yung what if may magtanong kung bakit ganyan yung answer. So again, ito rin please explain why the answers are true or false. Pwede nating tanongin yan bakit, 'di ba? So tanong natin. Tapos yan. magbibigay rin yan ng explanation. Bakit? So, bakit yung answer sa part 1 is false? Because blah blah blah. So, ito, nagbibigay siya ng ng reasons. Okay? Para pag may nagtanong na estudyante, kayang-kaya ninyong sagutin yung mga questions nila. Okay? Now, again, same thing. Okay, I hope na may natutunan kayo sa prompt, sa sample prompts na ginawa ko. Actually, ano lang naman to, ano lang to, yung sample lang to, simple na kayang-kaya nyo gawin like everyday. Practice nyo lang. Okay, practice nyo lang everyday at makukuha rin nyo naman yung kung paano siya gamitin. So, kanina, 'di ba? Naka-access na tayo tapos nakapagbigay rin tayo ng mga prompts. Tapos ni-refine din natin kanina. So, 'di ba? Ito yung refining part. So, ito yung refining part na tinatanong natin kanina. So, next. Okay, Q&A. Q&A na pala. So, questions. Ano ba to? Okay. So, questions. Huwag kayong mahiya. Questions tayo. Nasa Q&A portion na tayo. I hope na na hindi kayo mahiya na magtanong, okay? Tanong lang, tanong.
Pwede rin ba siya sa ano? Pwede rin ba siya sa pagkatawag nito? Not only lesson plan but also for resume. Pwede rin
Pwede!
ba siya?
Pwede. Actually, pwede yan. Actually, yan yung next na na topic ko. So, next
Okay, thank
sa
you.
susunod na webinar. Tuturuan ko paano gumawa ng
Okay,
resume. Mhm. Cover
okay,
letters.
okay.
Yan.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Next, questions. Huwag kayong mahiya. Sir, pwede din siya maka-provide ng indicators. Like, what kind of indicators? Kuya. Ah, Kuya Brian. Yes. Pwede naman kayo magtanong. Anong klaseng indicator? Pwede. Actually, pwede siya. Itanong nyo lang talaga. As in, magtanong kayo. Pwede yan. Pwede. Pwede yan. Itong prompt na to, basta tanong nyo lang. 'Di ba kanina? So, by the way, nakita nyo to? 'Di ba? So, yung kanina, empty tong dito, 'di ba? So, empty. So, lahat ng mga ginawa natin, makikita pala dito sa side na ito. So, now, pag gusto niyo magtanong ng bago, pwede niyo naman ibalik dito. Ito, yung ChatGPT. Click niyo lang tong ChatGPT na to. Oh. So, Kuya Brian, ano to dito? Pwede ka mag-ask kay ChatGPT kung ano yung basta ask niyo lang dito. Magbibigay yan ng sample. Mhm. Pwede. So again, questions pa. Huwag kayong mahiya. Questions. Or gusto niyo pa ba ng other samples? So for example, anong sample lang gagamitin natin? Ito. Analyze image. So for example, uh, help me find a photo. Help me find what decade a photo is from. Pwede tayo pumunta ng Google. For example, Google tayo. Ah, uh, Michael Jackson concert. Concert. Ganun lang. Maghanap tayo ng mga photos. Tapos, ito. I-try natin to. Ah, yung mga photo. I-download natin yan. Tapos, gusto kong i-analyze ng free ata to eh. Okay, free. Sa, hindi free. It's okay. Ano lang. Pwede naman natin kopyahin yan. Wait lang. Gusto kong i-analyze ni ChatGPT kung ano ang cancer nito. Actually, alam natin na cancer to ni Michael Jackson. However, gusto kong yung i-try lang muna kung ano yung sasabihin ni ChatGPT. Ito. Ito. Help me analyze this photo. Tingnan natin. Tanong lang. Tanong lang tayo. Tingnan ito. This is a black and white photograph depicting a large outdoor. Ito, tingnan ito. Subject event. Oh, ito nagbigay siya. Tingnan ito. Michael Jackson, Liverpool. Oh, nagbibigay rin siya ng information. Ito. Ito, maganda to. 'Di ba? Nagbibigay siya ng ina-analyze siya talaga yung story na cut tayo kanina.
Okay lang. Padayon.
Okay, basta ganun lang. Ganun ang anong tawag dito? Ah, ang pag-analyze, paggamit ng ChatGPT. So, kung may questions pa kayo, again, don't hesitate to ask. Okay? So,
Okay.
questions.
So, ako yung nagtanong kasi kanina about resume. So, I think I will do that.
Okay, sure. Ma'am Michelle Alvarez, may question po ba kayo? Wala. Jean, okay. Maraming salamat sa question mo pala kanina. Yan yung next na topic ko next time. So, I think I think that's all, I guess. Kung wala na kayong questions, I guess pwede nga Ah,
Sir, sorry po.
yes.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, kailan po ang next natin na meeting?
Okay, actually, gagawin ko siya every weekends. Ganun lang. Kasi busy ako sa trabaho din eh. So, hindi ako...
Marireceive po ba namin ang heads up sa email or
Yes.
sasabadit lang po?
Actually,
Okay.
pwede ko ring mag-send ako ano to dito, ng email. Kasi I think meron naman akong
Oh,
record sa inyo.
opo.
So,
Mas madali po kasi sa Sabadi po, marami po kasing ibang doon discussion. So, it would be better siguro po sa email.
sure, no worries. Kung yan kung helpful yan sa inyo, sure. Magsisend ako
Okay.
ng emails. Okay, no worries.
Thank you po.
Walang anuman. Kung rin, basta pwede rin kayo mag-suggest ng topics na pwede nating i-discuss next time. Ganun. Mhm. So, any more questions? Kung wala. Okay, so there's none, then maraming salamat. Actually,
Thank you.
may prepare akong closing remarks. Saan ba yun? Okay, so ito pala. So, thank you for all taking the time to join us today for our webinar. So the title is AI in Education, Harnessing ChatGPT for Filipino Educators in Thailand. I hope you've gained valuable insights into how AI tools like ChatGPT can help transform your teaching practices, like making lesson plans, student engagements, and grading them more efficient and in a creative ways, right? Remember, okay, ito pala. Remember, technology is here to empower us, okay? Not replace us. And it's up to you as educators to harness its potential in meaningful and ethical ways. Remember that one again. Then, as we close, please remember these key takeaways. First one, okay, ito, importante ito ha. Start small. Experiment with simple prompts to see how ChatGPT can fit into your teaching style. Kasi hindi naman lahat yung yung sinabi ko kanina na yun talaga ang dapat yung gagawin. No, hindi. Try nyo lang. Try nyo mag-ask kay ChatGPT. Di ba? Next, second one is be critical. AI is a tool, and your expertise as an educator is irreplaceable. Again, use ChatGPT as a tool. Just tool lang. Hindi, actually, again, teacher kayo. Kayo yung hindi kayo pwedeng palitan ng AI. Then, lastly, third one, stay curious. Okay? Continue exploring how technology can enrich your classrooms. Remember that one. Stay curious. Kung ano yung tingin nyo na makakatulong sa mga estudyante, gawin nyo. Then lastly, like as a token of appreciation, certificates of participation will be sent to your registered email addresses. Maybe like in a day or two. And if you have questions or any further support, please reach me out sa website ko, gbutila.com, or pwede din kayo pumunta sa Facebook page ko. So, yeah, I think that's all. Thank you once again for your enthusiasm and engagement. So, let's continue to innovate, inspire, and elevate education together. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Thank you,
po.
thank
Bye-bye.